Mel Gibson. He survived multiple dying franchises, cancel culture, a full-on battle with the ADL, ¿sabes qué estoy diciendo? Hollywood exile, and schism that starts with an R. And they called him all those things, but they never called him a liar, you know?
Ah, come on, fool.
One of his toughest battles wasn't DUIs or super secret tape recordings, no. His toughest battle was jail, and even worse, Mexico.
¿Por qué?
I mean Mexican jail. However, he has risen past all of these things and gave us a pretty dank ass overlooked film, Get the Gringo, which for me personally rates pretty damn high on the Mel Gibson movie tier list. Christ is King, and if that is so, then where is the sequel to Passion of the Christ? Well, I don't know, but at least I still get to review Get the Gringo. The film starts off with a police chase near the border with Mel Gibson and his partner who just completed a GTA heist. This is then followed up by some narration.
Well, hello, boys and girls. There's nothing worse than a sad clown.
Give me a bat in the side of the head. How about that?
And Mel launches a car onto the other side of the border, into Mexico. And hold up, let me put on a yellow filter for the rest of the video to make it accurate. Nah, I'm just playing. Oh shit, it's Hank Schroeder from Breaking Bad. Anyways, the Mexican authorities want to keep Mel and his partner in Mexico, so like that they can keep all of the stolen cash that they try to get away with. And damn, 10 out of 10 points for authenticity. And like, comment, or subscribe if you've ever been extorted from the Mexican police out in Mexico. We did, specifically Rosarito and both my abuelo and my dad. Them homeboys really be asking for your papers. Wink wink. Damn, another 10 out of 10 points for authenticity about government corruption.
You're corrupt. We're corrupt. There's one difference. We're honest about it.
Mel's other crime partners also witnessed this whole cluster dump from a distance, and then the Mexican police official Vasquez questions and teases Mel.
What's your name?
Boza.
Sending him off to La Pinta for holding. So he's getting adjusted, and he's got a lot to learn, because if prison wasn't hard enough, just imagine if it was Mexican. Like I said, he's got a lot to learn from the Mexican corruption facility. I mean the Mexican correctional facility, especially since Mel gets jumped for his shoes.
These are size 11.
There's this other American official, but I think he's also corrupt too. Now they're all gonna be transferred to the main prison population, and it's literally like a small indoor locked in town with criminal businesses, other women, and a buttload of criminal individuals, and this feels like a big city tent city. With that being said, Mel ganks another inmate for his pistola and his holy watch. And he also robs this blind dude too. Then he tries to steal this fresh ass fit, but oh wait, that's the old barrio in the flesh and blood. And he's wearing today's sponsor, Jordan Craig. Jordan Craig is a clothing brand that is changing the game. And what I really love about them is how rizzy, how casual, how stylish and tactical, or just how lost in the cholo sauce Jordan Craig's variety can get. And if you're like the old barrio and you're packing a lot of chorizo, well, Jordan Craig's got you covered with their big men section.
Ah, come on, fool.
I personally really love these big men's Xavier OG cargo pants, since they feel so durable and so spacious, yet not looking like parachute pants. But now watch me kick down this door in style. Hell, I can even fit as many as dank-ass old barrio memes as I want with these spacious cargo pockets.
Give me some chon chon.
And what I really like about Jordan Craig is that regardless of your fashion style, there's pretty much something for everyone. For reals, go check it out, and I'm pretty sure you'll find something that you'll more than enjoy. Get yourself some style and some durability with Jordan Craig. And even better, get 15% off your first order with my special link down in the description below. Thank you, Jordan Craig, for sponsoring this video, and thank you, Jordan Craig, for this fresh ass fit. Now back to the video. The next day at the prison work yard, they subdue Mel and take his blood. For what? Well, you'll find out soon enough. More time passes and he's scoping out the place to see who runs it, who's the boss, what are the criminal organizations, and the operations in place. Mel's later able to pass this GTA stealth mission and cause a distraction to steal some money. Mission failed though, because this young boy made out that Mel was behind the taco stand fire. So he threatens Mel, and this dude is literally named Kid, and Mel's name in this movie is literally named Driver.
I drive.
Anyways, this kid kind of reminds me of a more battle-hardened version of Rico from Hannah Montana. I mean, not that I've ever watched Hannah Montana, but you know. Anyways, here's some exposition from the kid.
Well, Manuel's taco stand caught on fire, and Rodrigo, the doctor, seems to have some misplaced cash. If I talk, this shit's really gonna hit the fence.
Later, Mel is called out to a secret meeting with the embassy guy, and they're both unveiling the conspiracy against Mel. Not the real-life creepy Hollywood elite conspiracy, but the conspiracy in the movie, where they're trying to hide his records so like that those two Mexican border patrol officers or whatever could keep all the feria. This whole facility also has like a gentleman's gambling club for the main jefes and other important political officials, and the kid's mom's character, literally named Kid's Mom, also works there, and she introduces herself to Mel Gibson.
What the fuck are you looking at?
The next day, Kid and Mel are chopping it up, and there's another exposition dump. The main point being is that the main jefe of the facility, named Javi, has a failing liver with this specific blood type, so they killed the kid's father, probably named the kid's father, and transferred his liver over to Javi. And Javi's gonna need a replacement, so that's why they have that kid there, and he kind of gets special treatment. It's like that they could harvest his organs when he gets older, since he has the same blood type as Javi. So Mel and the kid team up, since the kid needs to end the bad guy before Javi needs a liver, and Mel just wants to get the hell out of Mexico, or at least the prison. Back with the embassy guy, and he's tracking those two cops who took all of Mel Gibson's stolen cash, and even meets up and makes a deal with some of Mel's associates. Some of those corrupt Mexican police who stole the cash end up dead, so Vasquez visits Mel, scared and anxious about whose money they really took, and also scared that Javi will find out and that they didn't cut him in on this stolen cash. Mel and the kid are doing some more hood rat stuff, and later, Kid's mom invites Mel over for a beer, and they share background stories. One of the main bad guy's boss henchmen find out that Kid and Mel stole their money that he has to pay up to Javi, so he's chewed out for this and then tries to get the money back from Kid, almost about to violate Kid's mom, but Mel saves him. Javi's second in command, which is also his brother, witnesses this, and that one henchman was also just gonna obliterate the second in command since he was high off of narcotics or whatnot. After that, Javi and his crew question Mel and nearly end him, but he's able to sweet talk his way out of it.
You weren't thinking about killing him already. I saved you the embarrassment of having family blood on your hands. And if he was willing to kill your brother, he was coming to kill you next, in about a minute and a half to be precise. So I saved your fucking life twice.
Mel also rats out the two cops to Javi's brother, so they hit him up, but the other people that are already looking for Mel found them, so they meet at a crossfire. You know what, just for the sake of simplification, I'm gonna name these American bad guys and I'm gonna name these Mexican bad guys. American bad guys meet Mexicans bad guys, and then they shoot it out, but Mexican bad guys are able to take Mel's stolen money back to Javi. However, American bad guy's boss finds this out and is pissed, so he sends more American bad guys to try and end Mel. But Javi's got word of this, and then it's a Mexican standoff, literally, that ends with a boot. Now Javi is questioning Mel again, and they make a deal to let Mel escape in order to end the American bad guy boss, since the American bad guy boss is trying to get his money back from the Mexican bad guys and end Mel. So now it's another GTA 5 hit mission. Mel in addition needs a couple of things, to which Javi agrees, but he also forbids Mel from seeing Kids and Kid's mom. The warden is also getting worried and pissed off at Javi for like this international massacre disaster that happened in his prison yard, and he's saying how the Mexican feds are gonna pull up and close in on Javi's prison, but Javi really doesn't give a shit. So Mel does this whole elaborate scheme to set up a hit on the American mob boss guy by deadass pretending to be Clint Eastwood.
I just hate niggas.
You think you could make it to my office tomorrow morning?
Yeah, I'll have my assistant, Mr. Barnes, be in touch with your assistant.
Simultaneously, a doctor arrives at the prison to transfer kidney to Javi. So Kid's mom hides Kid and his kidney, so Javi ends up torturing the mom for Kid's location, but she doesn't give him up. All the while, Mel is also taking out these American bad guys, since he is a sniper. Back to Mexico, and Kid walks up to Javi and deadass seppuka his liver. I don't know what that term is, where the samurai did that honorable suicide, but yeah, that's what I'm calling it, is Seppuku. Feel free to rage and comment down below that I mispronounced it. But back to the States. Mel is at a building and setting up the hit with this horrible ass green screen. Once the bad guys finally arrive, Mel just blasts them with some more horrible ass VFX and then leaves back to Mexico. So then the embassy guy lets him know that the feds are shutting down Javi's jail and also that Javi might get that liver transplant. And I just realized right now, like 2 hours later onto the script, that I messed up and said it was the kid's kidney when it's actually his liver. But hey, I'm not a doctor. So now Mel goes in, guns blazing, into the Mexican jail. And it's another Mexican standoff when he finds Javi in the middle of surgery and threatens to end Javi unless their surgery ends. Javi's brother agrees to this, but then tries to ambush Mel, but Mel outsmarts them. And they're all able to make an escape with the kid and the cash. And it is unveiled that Mel also hid another $2 million in his car, so now he takes that and flees to Mexico. Or I guess, I don't know, since they were already in Mexico, but they end up in this Corona commercial looking beach, and they all live happily ever after. So that is why Mel Gibson ended up in a Mexican prison. For money and family and a Mexican Corona beach vacation. But overall, this film was pretty damn good, man. It's one of those ones lost in times, or one of the ones that you must have forgot about, because honestly, if I asked you what year this film came out of, I'm pretty sure you, like I, would say anywhere from 2005 to 2015. And I even saw this film in theaters, ironically and suitably, with my deported felon uncle. But this goes without saying, it is another top tier Mel Gibson movie. And this just goes back to the basics of cinema, like not even in a bad way. For reals, Mel Gibson's character is literally called Driver, the kid is Kid, the kid is Kid's mom, and it all seems to mesh in very good. It doesn't bug me that they don't have any names because the whole story works. 8 out of 10 orales. There's quite a few Mel Gibson movies out here. Let me know if you want me to review the rest of them, but I definitely have one more that I want to review. Mel Gibson Saving Starlight. Thank you very much to the sick ass patrons for supporting me, and thank you to Jordan Craig for sponsoring this video. Please don't forget to click the link down below. Till next time, later.